Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Gary Holt from Exodus and formerly from Slayer, and you're listening to The Razor's Edge.
Saturday of Bloodstock, and I'm here with Sam and Mike from Ambrius. So, how was your set this morning? You were opening the Sophie stage.
Absolutely unreal. What an experience. Yeah, absolutely unreal.
Yeah, I'm still buzzing from it, to be fair. Like, we've always wanted to do it, and to finally be able to do it and play a stage where we've watched like a lot of our favourite bands play before as well. Like, it's going to take a while to get over that, I think, if I'm going to be honest.
And how did you end up opening the Sophie stage? Where did the opportunity come from?
We played the New Blood stage last year, and a band dropped out of the Sophie stage this year, and we took their place. We filled the boots.
And there was a relatively big band, big crowd for 10:30 this morning. So, yeah, how did that feel, seeing so many people in the tent?
It's so nice, isn't it? It's just seeing so many people make the effort to come out, and it is early, and after a Friday of heavy drinking, to see people making the effort, it's unreal.
It's not even just the drinking as well. Like, I know it's not as hot as last year, but like if you've been out in the sun for a bit, it does kind of sap the energy out of you. So I can appreciate a lot of people are a bit like, out of it this morning, and probably not really wanting to be rushing out at 10:30 to go see a band. But it was great to see so many people out there, and everyone seemed to enjoy it. That's what we couldn't really ask for anymore, to be honest.
So, have you done anything in the build up to the festival? You've been playing other shows and things like that.
Yeah, we played a lot of shows.
We have. There was going to be more, but there seems to be a lot of there's been a few illness ones which we couldn't really do anything about, and then a few others cancelled. So we're going to do some shows with Battleborn, but we couldn't make it. Like, Battleborn are really good guys, and they specifically asked for us to do some shows, but sometimes we can't always make them all happen. So
we were down to play the Cheltenham Metal to the Masses final as headliners, and the Wales won the next day, and I got COVID on the day of the first one, and yeah, I wasn't too happy about it.
Yeah, gutted. Yeah.
Absolutely gutted.
Have you been on site all weekend?
Yeah, I got here yesterday early, and you got here Thursday.
I got here from Thursday. I wanted to get down as soon as possible. Like, as soon as I finished work, I was like, that's it, I'm getting everything together and just going.
So who else have you caught this weekend? What bands have you been seeing?
We have seen Killswitch and In Flames yesterday. That was like top of the list for yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I watched the Enigma Division yesterday. They were at the top of my list as well.
Yeah.
And to be honest, there's a lot more I'd like to see, but we've been quite busy, to be fair. And it comes with the territory of playing a festival, so yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got to spend the time smoozing, talking to the press, all of that.
We don't begrudge it at all. It's good. We like to be able to talk, and I could talk for England as well. Like,
we absolutely love it. We live for it.
So, Effigies of Time, your EP, you released last year. So, how are you going to follow that up?
We've got a couple of singles that we're going to release next year, but the big one's going to be next year. Big release next year.
So what have you got planned for that?
We're not sure at the moment if it's going to be a long EP or if we're going to look at an album. We're not really sure about albums anymore, with the way that music's changing and the way that people listen to music. We're not sure albums are the way to go, but we'll see.
I'd quite like to do an album, but yeah, looking at the way that people consume music now, and seem to see a lot of singles coming out. Like, some artists will release a new single, once a month and things like that, and then it might follow on to an EP, or So I think we need to decide what's going to be the best use of our time and money and everything as well, to put together what we feel like would be.
I've always liked the idea of doing an album or a long EP and just releasing a song every month until it's done, and then you release it as a whole.
Yeah, so singles online, and then at the end of however long, you've got a physical thing that you can release as well.
Yeah.
So what are your plans for the next 12 months? Obviously, you're thinking of doing something else, but what else are you going to be doing?
It's going to be the 2 singles, I think. I think 2 singles by the end of the year.
I think so, yeah.
And then it's going to be a lot of writing and recording. We've done a lot of writing at the moment. We're sort of recording as we go.
Yeah, there's a lot of song ideas, but we kind of need to piece them all together. We've also got some shows at the later part of the year with Karma's Puppet as well.
Yeah.
Going to be hitting some places we've never played before. A few more up north as well, which is really good. So yeah, probably hopefully try and get on a few more gigs as well while we're doing songwriting in the background. So
100%.
yeah.
Excellent. So my last question for you today: when you're travelling between gigs, what have you got blasting out in the stereo of your van?
We were saying, actually, we listened to the whole Enigma Division album on the way to Leicester Metal to the Masses,
I travelled up on my own, so I just had like playlists. That was anything from like drum and bass to like metal, and I don't know. It was a proper mix, bit of synthwave. What we used to do, we'd listen to metal on the way to a show, and on the way back just have something to concentrate on because you're always travelling back at like 1 a.m. or something stupid. We used to listen to the Ricky Gervais podcast and just listen to them like rinsing Carl Pilkington for like, and it was nice. It was a nice change of pace from listening. Like you've had a night evening of metal. Let's have something a bit different.
Or Queen,
and,
something like Queen as well.
yeah,
It's quite
something
nice
like
after.
Yeah, but it's been great talking to you, and I came down and caught your set earlier, and I thought it was a fantastic set. So yeah, good luck with those plans for the next 12 months.
Thanks for listening. Make sure you keep up to date with future episodes by subscribing to our channels. For more information on this podcast, or for all the latest music news, reviews, interviews and more, head over to our website www.therazorsedge.rocks.